Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. I just got a message in here.
I heard that.
Yes, let me cut off my notes, but well, not cut them off, but let me uh, put on my do not disturb for a minute while we're broadcasting this morning. I want to welcome everybody. It's Thursday, so you know we're here with Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu and friends. Robin always has such great guests for us. I want to give a shout out to my co-producer, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur, tech diva. She's on the road today, streaming and getting the message out for many of our customers. So we just want to say thank you so much, Francine, for all that you do, and we miss you.
Yeah.
In addition to that, I just want to say I'm Terralina from California Cover Up, and we are the Biz Chicks. Those are all our alarms telling us, hey, it's 8 o'clock and we should be on the air.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh. So I want to present to some, introduce to others, Miss Robin Shimizu, who's here with her happy, healthy habits. Because if you don't have your health, you can't keep your wealth. How you doing this
I'm
morning, Robin?
I'm doing really well this it's so cool this morning.
Isn't that
I
nice?
Yeah, it's just been so nice. The weather's been so nice here in Sacramento.
Yes.
Um so what healthy habit did you do this morning, Terry?
You know what? I walk. I walk at about 4:30. How you doing, Maureen and Cecilia? I walk at 4:30 in the morning because that way I don't have to wear a mask. I'm not running into anybody. People walking their dogs on up at 4:30. And I live in a little complex. How you doing, Jerry? That allows me to contain myself in a safe area, so I can walk in the dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
I 4:30, that's really early. I'm still
So
way
I've been up a minute. I've been up a minute.
I guess so. And what time do you
Um,
go to bed when you get up at 4:30?
Somewhere between 9 and 11, depending on what I'm doing. You
So
know.
you actually are doing exactly what we should be doing in terms of our sleep pattern,
Mm-hmm.
getting into bed before 9 or getting to bed by 9 and getting up like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like that's when the farmers used to get up. They used to go to
Oh,
bed with the sun and they used to get up with the sun.
ah,
And our body likes that rhythm. It wants to go to sleep. It wants you to be right at midnight, fast asleep. So you're doing everything perfectly.
I received that. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm excited because I was able to do some really nice. I got back to sewing because I had been having issues with my arms,
Mm.
just getting my arms over my head, and it was actually difficult to get dressed. It
Wow. So
was really,
shoulder pain.
yes.
Mm.
And so, because I started walking, changed my diet, and talked to a physical therapist, got some exercises, I'm much more mobile, and so I'm excited because I was able to sew again,
What is
and
that?
and make some masks. So I'm excited. Oh, you want to see what the mask? This,
Yeah.
this one's for Claudia. This is her logo.
Oh,
It's a
oh,
box.
Claudia's Boxables.
Yeah. So she
Yeah,
was
everybody, if you don't know Claudia, her Boxables are delicious.
just great.
Yeah.
You got to try her out. But
Yeah.
our guest is in the wings. Do you want to introduce her, or do
Yes.
you?
Yes,
I
I
have
do.
to share before we get started.
No, not really. But I guess this is one of my healthy habits is just to get up and I have a huge glass of water from the night before. They have lemon in there, and and I just down that before I get out of bed because what our body wants is to rehydrate our brain while we're asleep. So I've been drinking about I tip 12 ounces of water even before I get out of bed. And then I feel like, okay, my brain is now hydrated. I can get up and face the world. So
You
that's a
know what?
healthy
That
habit.
is
That's very,
major. Being hydrated is major.
yeah, it is. It's really, really super key. You know, I got a flu shot the other day, a
Mhm.
pneumonia shot, and it was my second one. And I couldn't
Really?
believe how how it affected me. I mean, I felt like I had a little flu for about a day and a half. I didn't feel very well. And so I just stayed in bed and I hydrated, and it did pass. So the power of water is amazing. And Brenna's going to teach us about the power of water with her Norwex. So
Sounds
today
like a plan.
we have Brenna Garcia with us today. She is our Norwex consultant. She's also a scientist. She knows all about toxins in the environment and how to keep ourselves safe in our home and in our bodies. So so let's welcome Brenna in and see what she has for us today.
How you doing, Britta?
There she is.
Good morning, everyone. Fine. How are you?
All is well.
Good to see you, Brenna. I haven't seen you in a while.
Brenna, you're getting really good at this.
Yeah, definitely.
Break down your computer and everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I really appreciate you ladies having me on today. I'm glad that everyone's doing well.
You know, we have we even have Coach Karen in here all the way from Canada, and Coach Karen was talking about your water comment. She says, "Yep, it washes things out."
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look, she's talking to you, Britta.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this morning. I really am humbled by your statement that I'm a scientist. Well, technically I'm not, but because I'm a mom of a special needs child, she's going to be 18 this year, and I've had to do a lot of research to figure out, symptoms, complications, issues, and to address medication side effects and how it interacts with my home environment. It was a long journey. And so I'm here today to share with you how to eliminate all the hassle with dealing with caring for our families and caring for ourselves.
Oh, take the hassle out of our hustle.
Yep. That's right. That's right. So what I want to share with you today is how to boost our immune system simply by eliminating the toxins. And by eliminating the toxins, I mean the household chemicals today that we're supposed to use they're challenging for our endocrine system. Okay. So I'm going to share a little bit about that. And then first I'm going to go into what is Norwex. So Norwex is essentially a microfiber. This is our travel.
I'm going to put you on solo screen so we can see better, okay, Brenna?
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to think that we've abandoned you. We're still here.
No. Okay. Thank you. So what Norwex is a microfiber that is the size of a human hair. And I'm going to share my screen in a moment to give you a little bit more in depth so that we will be able to have a visual for this, because it's definitely something that's revolutionary, and it's not, it takes a little bit to, get the gist of everything. So it is how they created this was they took plastic, which is polyester, and they melted silver and plastic. And when they're melted, they're in those liquid states. They're able to combine them and help them meld together to create a cloth that is guaranteed for 2 years. So it has the cleaning power that no other microfiber has, and that we also use recycled plastic. So we use ocean-bound plastic to create these. And it's a really wonderful opportunity to be able to have an impact, not just in your home, but globally, because we have a lot of plastic. But you're only using water to clean with it. How easy is that? So every day I go out, and I'm going to share with you how to go out and wet your cloth and go out and get your shopping done. I touch everything with my hands. You don't have to buy some weird gizmo to grab something to open the door, or no, you just do it, or you use this between you and the handle, and then you wipe off your packages if you feel the need to get through that outing. And it hasn't been a problem. So we have microfiber from soft and silky, which is our polishing cloth, to our workhorse that is our EnviroCloth. And those two things will take remove 90 will clean 90% of your home, and you're only using water. But not only that, we also have our masks this year, and it's been a great option in addition to, because it's been tested for efficacy by ASTM standards. So they tell you what the efficacy was of that specific fiber. And we got that testing done. So let me share with you really quick what a Norwex is and why it's important. So it's only a two-minute video. And we'll go right here. And if anybody has any questions, please post them. I'd be happy to answer them. Am I screen sharing it? Oh, share screen. There we go. I guess this would be it. You see it? Is it popping up?
Nope, it's not popping up. So if you want to put the link in the chat, maybe I can screen share it for you later.
Okay, definitely. And it's also
private chat, or in the, if you want them to have access, you can put it in the public chat.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know why it's not screen sharing from your computer. But it, you know, we're live. What the heck, you know, anything's subject to happen, guys.
Right. Exactly. And we're all learning a lot while we're in this situation.
Exactly.
And that's a definite benefit, right?
Yes, it is. We are learning a great deal about how to communicate without being face to face. Oh, yes. I see your, wait a minute, I see your screen share coming up.
Oh,
and
okay.
Loading. Okay, so let me add this to the stream.
You ready?
And then, let's see. Now we're ready. You want to run it?
Yeah.
Start it. And we don't have sound. Did you allow the...
Yeah, I allowed sound. So in essence, it's going to show you the efficacy, the difference between mechanical cleaning and chemical cleaning. And so I'll definitely share that in the link here later. I do apologize for the complications, guys.
That's okay.
So we will go to screen, and we will go to the next video for me to help share a little bit about why it's important to use microfiber. And it's been tested by the EPA and the 5 entities here in it's a green cleaning and sanitizing disinfecting toolkit for early care and education. So what that video is going to share with you was the difference between mechanical cleaning and chemical cleaning that gives you, which one gives you better results. And
I think, you know, let me get on here because I want.
Yes,
ladies. Oops. we're really messing with our audience today. Here's the deal. They're talking about sending kids back to school. This is such a timely conversation, Brenna, because I think even if you don't have school-age kids, I don't have school-age kids, but I have 3 grandkids who are, one's in elementary, one's in junior high, and one's in high school. That would be 3 different sites.
Yes.
And come to visit regularly because we have squashed their social life to the point where they only go between 3 households.
Exactly.
So now they would be out there in 3 different locations and then interacting with me.
Yes, right. And so how traditionally everyone deals with this is through the chemical cleaning. But
Mm-hmm.
the chemicals, if you're not using them correctly, if you're using them improperly, you're not leaving it for the amount of time required, and then you're not using the proper methods after you've used the chemical for sanitizing and disinfecting, it's kind of cash in the trash, right? Who likes cash in the trash? I know I do.
There you
Hey,
go.
I like that.
Trash.
Cash. That's a good
That
Yeah.
that'll teach right there. Cash in the trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I found this years ago, and I would share it at my parties if people wanted to flip through it and let them know about it. But it's a toolkit. It's been out there for who knows how long. And
Mm-hmm.
it probably, I haven't checked the publication date, but it's there. It's out there. It's available to the public, as well as the World Health Organization endocrine disruptors study that was done in 2012. I had found that before and shared it. So
Now,
this is a green cleaning sanitizer.
You have something here on the screen share. Do you want me to put that up?
Sure.
Okay, I can show it. There it is. This is talking about what? Who Norwick's in? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you
The
go.
sanitizing and disinfecting toolkit for early child care and education.
Mm-hmm.
It's a green cleaning one.
Oh,
So
is that a Norix product, Brenna?
no, this is through the EPA, and it was comprised by University of California, San Francisco, the Center for Environmental Research in Children's Health, and Informed Green Solution, as well as it's a team of public health professionals, health educators, nurses, and policymakers, both in California and across the nation. The principal organizations involved in this development are. So they developed it, they presented it, and through this, they're helping to make our schools, our early child care and education facilities safer, right? So
because we're all pretty much consumed with this whole thing,
mm-hmm.
Making spaces safer for, especially now that children are going back to school or
mm-hmm.
not, depending on your state.
Right. And so why adopting it is important. Many products used to clean and sanitize today in the store contain toxic chemicals. Children are more sensitive than adults to health effects of toxic chemicals in the environment. You can't put bleach in a spray bottle and then spray it to clean, because that becomes an aerosol, and then it gets into the little spaces in your lungs, and it creates an issue. Sorry, that's my daughter getting suctioned.
Sorry.
So the health effects from exposure to environmental toxins may not show up for years or even decades. And they have recently found a study that the use of personal care and home care over long periods of time have affected our endocrine system.
Wow.
Our endocrine system involves everything from our hormone imbalances that triggers and communicates with everything else in our body to be healthy. And so when we're exposed to them, it causes even obesity in people.
Wow.
This prolonged use, and you have this bioaccumulation in your body, and bioaccumulation is this buildup in your body of the chemicals that you've used over time. So they found that children born have 200 chemicals in their body when they're born in the cord blood. So right when they're born. And then so how at Norwick's we're really compelled to help eliminate this. And so I like to share how to, improve your quality of life, but have the effectiveness that you deserve, right?
Okay.
We all have less work.
Yes.
And save money.
Yes, and save money.
Yeah.
So young children have more years to develop diseases from early environmental. So there's all this, but the precautionary principle is if it's not safe to use prolonged, then why would it be safe to use momentarily?
There you go.
So, and you can get all of this right online, but just a few pages, which is microbes are essential to our health, and they play a role in our gut, and we have more microbial cells in our bodies than human cells. Most are in our gut. Yeah, and they protect us from disease-causing microbes and pathogens. But we have to regulate our immune system so it knows the difference between friend and foe, which prevents the development of allergies. So boosting our immune system by eliminating those chemicals, but having something effective to work with is very important. So we're going to go to page 32. And it is known, it is fact that house hazards of cleaners, most sanitizing and disinfecting products sold are not even safe, though they're available in most stores. It's known, but why do they continue to sell it to us? I don't know. So, and the chemicals can cause health problems in children and in staff, and only in chemicals that kill bacteria, viruses, or mold disinfectants have to be labeled. Everything else doesn't have to be labeled. And manufacturers are not required to list all the ingredients on the label.
Okay.
So you don't know what's in the stuff you're using. They're not required to use them, right? To tell you what it is. So health hazards are cleaners, sanitizers, and disinfectants. The word natural or non-toxic is green, and this is where we get greenwashing, but they're unregulated by all means. Like, there's no regulation for that.
Okay. So I have a question here because we're getting real technical. My question is, so are you saying that, you know, my wipes, I won't use brands, but you know.
No. Yep. My tub of wipes, I used it too before. Yep.
Are not effective and that I shouldn't be using them because they could actually be building up in my body?
Yes, in essence.
That's
And
the short answer. That's what we need to know. We need to know that all of these wipes that we keep buying that have these, I can say chlorine, right? I can say that because that's a chemical that has a different chemical base. May not be good for us. I have a question now. So what about the wipes we're using on the babies?
Oh, the baby wipes?
Yeah, because I have a new granddaughter.
You have to look at the ingredients list. And
they say that they are, you know, environmentally friendly or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. But there's no regulation behind it. They can say that, but there's no.
Alrighty then. So I just need to get a washcloth. I just used to use my normal bath cloth.
I actually used the little baby cloths. I hung one on the wall when my daughter was smaller. I hung them on the wall in a trio, and I would use those. I had 2 packs though. I had 3 hooks, and I hung 2 on each hook, and I would use them, just wet them and use them as baby wipes. Unless it was the other stuff, then I would use a wipe, and then I'd clean the skin with those cloths after.
Okay. So guys, did you hear that? All of you guys that got grandkids, Karen, you and I have to, yeah. And then for ourselves, you know what? Too, Robin, I have that Enviro cloth in my car because that's the only time I really go out. Is like to the grocery store, so that I can wipe down my car when I get back in it. You know, because I've been touching stuff in the store. So I have one for my hands, which is the body cloth, Brenna. And then I have one to wipe down the steering wheel because after I wipe down the steering wheel, then I probably need to wipe my hands. You know what I'm saying? it's like, am I doing this in the right order? You know?
Yeah. And I could just make it really simple for you. All you need is the one cloth.
Okay.
And I use that, and I just go through and eliminate it that way.
Okay, so after you do your hands, then do you wipe the steering wheel?
Oh yeah, with the same cloth.
After you do your hands?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Oh, cool. Thank goodness. Okay, because I was getting real paranoid. What were you going to say, Robin?
I have to share. So for Mother's Day, I bought an Enviro cloth for each one of my sisters and gave it to them as a gift. And I said, okay, you guys take a bottle of water, put it in your car, take your EnviroCloth, and just make sure that your EnviroCloth is nice and damp. And because it's so hot outside, they dry out in the car. So then I just kind of re-wet it to make sure it's nice and wet, wipe my hands, go out, wipe down the doors, whatever, wipe it all down, wipe my hands, wipe down the packages, wipe my hands. Yeah, I just take it with me, and it's so ininvasive. You know, you just quietly wiping things down as you go. And I told them, please use it.
Yeah,
and they love it. Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad they like it, and it's easy, right? Yeah. What's better than easy?
People were getting poisoned from using too much cleaning to wipe off the packages after they got them home. And so we're standing over it there. You know what I mean? Some people were actually dipping their stuff in Clorox solutions with water, and I don't know.
It's crazy.
It's not. There's a requirement, and it states it right on that specific thing. It states it needs to be left on the surface for this amount of time to do its job. And I don't have that kind of time. I don't know about the rest of everyone else, but I know I don't have that time. And for every surface,
yes. Well, guys, you're watching this. Do you have any questions for Brenna? We got 5 minutes before we wrap this up, but the whole school thing just had me freaked out, Brenna. I'm just gonna tell the truth.
Right.
Okay. The thought of them being in this classroom,
right,
and kids social distancing. Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I've been a teacher. How are you gonna keep kids apart? Because kids want to help each other. Oh, let me help you with that connection. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So at Norwex, we like to be able to help you have a safe haven, but at the same time have ease and comfort in knowing that what you're using is giving you the results, like nothing's going to sneak in. So for instance, your surfaces at the public places that you go to, like I was in the dentist the other day, and chemical specifically stated to use it, to leave it on the surface for 10 minutes. And you know how they just spray and wipe away.
Yes.
But are we contributing to the evolution of the bacteria or viruses that are there? Because it hasn't been left on to do its job.
Oh.
So they build up resistance.
You just freaked me out, Brenna. Okay.
I heard that the virus has already mutated 5 times.
My deductive reasoning tells me that once I mechanically clean, and you can steam clean, you can mechanically clean, you can chemically clean, but you got to know how to use the chemicals. So steam, I'm not interested in lugging a big old thing. I just want to take my cloth with me. That's wet, and I wipe down my surface. And it's approved to remove 99.9% of bacteria from the surface only using water. And deductive reasoning tells me if I know the sizes of the microbes and the viruses and the bacteria, I'm going to be left with a clean surface.
So, Brenna, didn't you tell me once that you used to send your kids to school with the small EnviroCloth?
Yes, we had a norovirus outbreak here in our county in 16 and 17, and they didn't catch it either time. And I said, you just get it wet, guys, in the water fountain, and you wipe down your face, and they did. And then I found them cleaning their shoes, everything else.
But they make a small one.
Yes.
So you could send it with your kids to school, and just teach them how to keep their hands clean.
Yeah, I put it on a carabiner, and they attached it to their backpack, and it was wet when they needed it to sit down and eat. And when I first started Norwex, they were in 4th and 5th grade. So it was an easy thing for them. And I taught them how to use it, and they carried it with them, and they used it because they didn't get sick. I said, if you didn't use it and you got sick, I'm going to know.
Yes. And no video games while you're home sick.
Exactly.
So there's no incentive to want to be home.
Well, I can't say that now.
I know what you mean. It's a lot. It's a lot to try to regulate.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so boosting your immune system by eliminating toxins is definitely beneficial. I mean, if you're taking in the chemicals and they've already been proven to compromise our immune system and our bodily functions by triggering certain things in our bodies, it's not serving us. So let's eliminate what doesn't serve us, right? And that's the whole thing.
Good. This I want to interject right here because this is a great time for Robin to share with us how people can connect with you and get this product if they need it or find out more about it. Quickly tell us
So
how.
Brenna has a great Facebook group that she monitors and adds lots of good detail to and lets us know about Norwex promotions and things like that. But also she teaches us, and she has what is it, every Thursday, is it, Brenna, that you have a show? And
really?
Q&A Thursday.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your show that you do and the Facebook page and all the Happily Green.
Green and Clean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. So yes, I have Q&A Thursdays where I pop on and I share with you a little bit about how to use because you're in my VIP group, you have the Norwex already, so you're learning different ways to utilize them. And for example, I had jewelry cleaning last session because you don't have to go out and buy something to give you the results. You probably already have it in your arsenal that you've acquired. So, and it's only cleaning paste and EnviroCloth, and you're polishing your silver or cleaning your jewelry or the detergent to clean your necklaces as well. So I just offer tips and tricks on how to use Norwex more effectively and efficiently to help you get the job done, get whatever you're challenged with done. And
okay, so what's the name of the group and how do we connect with you on Facebook?
So you can find me on Happily Clean and Green on VIP on Facebook on my business page, and then my VIP group is Happily Green and Clean.
Okay, so we're going to make sure that those things go into the chat for you guys. Thank you. Look,
my job is to help people enjoy. Thank you so much, Karen. Mm-hmm, my job is to help people enjoy the process, because learning something new takes a little bit of help and assistance, and knowing that you can reach out and also earn products complimentary simply by sharing with your loved ones. And being able to share that is just enough. So I host, I do options for virtual presentations, and you can host at this virtual presentation, and then afterward, we link up and connect, and I reach out.
And we have really watched you improve that process, and we are excited. In fact, I may host another party. I'm really seriously. So
yeah, I would be grateful for that.
Yeah. So if you want to,
if you do, let me know, because I'm coming to your party.
Cool.
I have one coming up for my customer appreciation VIP is this Tuesday on the 21st. If you'd like to host or just simply attend to see it in action, you're more than welcome. And I send you the link and you sign up to be an attendee, and then you have an opportunity to earn prizes.
Sounds like a plan, guys. So we want to go make sure that we follow Brenna on Facebook, and that we find her VIP, Happily Green and Clean VIP group, and join that so that we can get more information. Ladies, I love you guys. You always have great guests, and someone just said that. Robin, you always have great guests, and she loves the variation.
I do too. I'm so grateful. Everybody.
Good.
I am too. I'm grateful for you ladies as well. I'm so glad we got to meet.
I definitely want that. What's
her Facebook profile?
So make sure that, because Cecilia's saying she would like to do that. So
I'll private message you, Cecilia.
Make sure we connect. And you can follow her on Facebook, and then you can have the direct message conversation over there too on what is the app? Come on, somebody.
Messenger?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, virtually or
yes, or direct
on the coconut.
Okay.
Call me on the coconut.
If you decide to have a party, I'm going to tell you it's just going to be fabulous. People love the product, and you'll be able to earn some great stuff. So I'm a
Thank
witness.
you so much, Miss Cecilia, for your interest. Thank you so much, Robin and Terralina. I appreciate it. You have a fabulous day.
Have a great day. And Cecilia says, Karen says, have fun. Have a great day, everyone. And I want to remind you that tomorrow is Friday. We'll be talking tech in English. And we want you to know that if you also would like to join Biz Chicks, you can text Biz to 33777 and join Biz Chicks. We'd love to have you. You may want to share that with your friends. We'd love for them to join and learn how to take the hassle out of their hustle. Thank you again, Brenna.
Bye, guys.
I always enjoy having you. I love your background. And Robin, are you sitting on your ball?
I am.
We could not tell. Your balance is excellent, girl. Your balance is excellent. So we just
need to get one of those.
Exactly. We want to say stay healthy and happy, and don't forget to go to the front of your own line. And we'll see you tomorrow.